this one. So I'd like you to sit towards the edge of your chair so that your feet are all the way planted on the floor. And remember that if something I'm offering for you to do today does not fit your meaning, your purpose for what you want out of the class, you are always welcome to make a better choice. I know I say this all the time, but I believe it bears repeating, because some days we come in with the attitude, I've got to do it all. And then that might not be what our body needs, especially, in the winter months, we want to slow down a little bit and just be present. So I invite you to lift both feet off the ground and then put them back down mindfully. And then lift each cheek and put it down so it's kind of as if you're in sand and you're making your little sand booty print. And then hands to your lap or beside you. I want you to feel relaxation in your shoulders. Once you feel like you're in a good spot, close your eyes or stare at the tip of your nose. And we'll take a round of 6 conscious breaths, just bringing ourselves into the present moment. So as you inhale, fill your chest up with air. As you exhale, empty it all out. So all the way down to the belly, even the belly squeezes in. So that was 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale, release. Inhale through your nose for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for the 5th one. Try to get bigger in the chest area. Exhale, relaxing deeper and slower. Last round. Inhale for number 6. Excuse me. And exhale. If you would like to set an intention, or you have something in your day that you want to accomplish, you can kind of repeat that to yourself. And then we'll get moving. Take your arms out by the side, turn your palms forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your heels off the ground as you reach up to the sky. Exhale, lower your arms, lower your heels. Refine and get smoother. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, it's not a race. We are trying to stretch out the muscles, the fascia, your body. So we work on strength, not momentum. Momentum would be more like a vinyasa class or a Zumba class where you're just working on moving fast, burning cardio. I always suggest if you're doing yoga, it's great for your mind and your body, but you still need to do something to get your heart rate up a little bit. So taking a nice long walk. Weightlifting's good too. One more round here. softly lower your arms by your side. And bring your shoulders up to your ears. Push them back, down, and forward. Working on just trying to get right here in at the trapezius muscle. If you keep your elbows straight, it goes a little bit more into that exact part of your body. If you move your elbows, it goes all the way around. It goes like moves around your scapula and your trapezius. But if you keep your elbows straight, it's kind of dials right in to your upper back, upper traps. So remember, we want our muscles a little bit warm before we do deep stretching. So this is a warming kind of pose. Excellent. One more round of this. Beautiful. Take your arms out to the side. And then we're going to exhale the left arm down, right arm reaching up for a lateral stretch. Inhale to center. Exhale, left arm up, right arm down. And center. Exhale, lean to your left. And center. Move slowly at your own pace. And again, you can try to find just a little bit more stretch each time. Let's do one more to each direction. And then softly lower your arms down and pause. Now moving from the front, because we're going to bring the shoulders back and the bottom ribs forward. So you'll inhale, sweep the arms up as high as it feels comfortable. Maybe bringing your elbows behind your ears, but keep your chin tucked in. Give yourself that double chin. And then exhale, lower the arms down, and you can look down if you like. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower arms down. Inhale. Up and back. Exhale, lowering and rounding. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And softly lower your hands to your lap. Check back in. Observe how that felt. And now we're going to do some upper body twist. Take your right hand out to the right side. Take your right hand to your left shoulder and look at your left shoulder and gently encourage your right shoulder to come forward. Left shoulder is going to go back. And then inhale, open your right arm out. And follow your thumb with your eyes. Turn your head, tap your left shoulder. Inhale, open the right arm. Exhale, close. Twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open your arm. Exhale, lower it to your lap. Other side, left arm goes out. Look at your left thumb. Follow your left thumb across the front of your body to your right shoulder. Bringing your left shoulder forward, right shoulder back a little bit. And then inhale, open your left arm. Exhale, follow it as it closes. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. And bring it out beside you and lower it back down to your lap. Now for a little back bend, you're going to crisscross your hands, your arms here on your chest and turn to the side. You're going to inhale, lift up. So you're almost like trying to pull your chest upwards. So it's a lift. And then lean it back. Exhale, point the elbows back down. Keep your chin tucked. So we're inhale, lifting and leaning. Feel it here and here. And exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Lean back, keep your chin in. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Uncross your hands. Put them on your lap. And then we're going to lean forward, coming into a flat back. You may want to take your knees a little bit more apart. And just bring yourself down so that the back, you could rest something on top of it and it wouldn't spill. Good. Now we're going to go into cat pose from here. So round and push back. Try to separate your shoulder blades. And then exhale, lean back, forward. Inhale, like a cat pose, push your spine away from your chest. Exhale, flatten it out. Inhale, push back. Exhale, lean forward. Give three more. Round, arch your back. Shoulder blades coming away from your spine. Exhale, empty out all the air in your body. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your upper body back to neutral. Pause for just a moment, try to straighten your spine. We're going to move into another twist. This one, you're going to take your hands and interlace them. Place them on the back side of your head. Don't mess up your hairdo though. Point your elbows out away from your ears. Inhale here. Exhale, turn so that your right elbow goes forward, left elbow goes back. So this is a little deeper twist in the upper body. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, left elbow goes forward, right one goes behind you. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Center. If holding your head is not accessible to you at the moment, hold your shoulders, hold your waist. Modify it to what your body needs. If you have a shoulder issue, this might be painful. So you can put your hands somewhere else on your body. One more to each side. And then back to center. Release your arms down. And let's roll and shrug our shoulders again. Just to kind of reset. Now we're going to stretch the back side of your neck. So again, if it hurts to have your hands on your head, just skip it or put your hands, on your back somewhere. So we're going to take the arms out again, interlace them behind our head. You're going to tuck your chin in. As you do that, point your elbows forward, hollow out your belly, and then inhale, lift your head back to neutral. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows point forward towards your knees. Inhale, come back up, neutral spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, back to neutral. Do 3 more, go slow. Concentrate on the micro movements. When you're done, release the arms down. Pause and close your eyes, and we're going to take just a short 6 count breath. So you're going to breathe in and out 6 times. Good. Let's open our eyes when you've completed your last of the 6 breaths. And we're going to move to the lower half of your body now. Inhale, lift up your right foot. Maybe just kind of feel out the right thigh, right leg. Check it out. And then extend it, kind of bend the knees. So just moving the knee joint forward and down. And notice what happens to your posture here. Because this works our abdominal muscles, we tend to chin. I do. Maybe you don't, but because it's hard. It's not as easy as it looks just to move your leg. There's a lot of muscle groups working in this. Finish out one more. And set your right foot down. Breathe. And then we'll move to the other leg. You'll lift that foot up. Let's just give this leg a little pat. And then we're going to extend it out and bend. So the more you point your toes towards you, the deeper stretch you'll get in your Achilles and in your hamstrings and even in your quads. We're slow and steady. Two more. And then we'll set down the left leg. Pause back in your neutral stance and your neutral spine. And then lift the right foot up. And now we're going to try to bring the right ankle in front of your left knee and then bring it back. So we're turning and then back to neutral. Goes out to the side and back. It's not a big movement. Just see what you can do. Two more. Oh, not that one. Let's try the other side. Sit tall. Lift your left foot off the ground. Bring your left ankle in front of your right knee. And then back to neutral. So you're going to lift it over and lower it back to normal. This is not a movement we make a lot unless we're crossing our ankles or crossing our knees. Concentrate. Two more. And then lower your foot down and pause for just a moment. Check back in and observe your body. Now we're going to move our upper body and our lower body. So this is also going to use your brain. Lift your right foot off the ground, right knee comes up. Lift your left hand up and then straighten out your right leg. And then lower both. Lift your left leg and your right arm. See if you can reach up a little higher. Push out through your left heel. And lower. Left arm, right leg. And inhale. Extend left leg, right arm. Now you know what we're doing. It's the opposites. So you can move your head if you want a little bit of the neck stretch. So you'll move your head the opposite direction of the arm that is raised. One more round each side. Hands come down to your side or to your lap and relax. Now we're going to move into some balance poses. And we're going to do tree, but I want to show you, if you would rather sit in the chair, how to do tree in the chair with yourself seated, in case that's an option for you. But we're going to also stand. But if you're doing it in the chair, all you have to do is lift the right foot up and do that motion we just did. And you're going to put your right foot somewhere on your left leg or hold it out to the side. If they don't touch, that's okay too. But you're making that external rotation. The hard part here is now we're going to place our hands together and lift your head up. So now we're using, our muscles in our upper body. It's not just our leg rotating out. And then we'll set that one down. We'll try the left side, then we're going to come to standing and do it. So we'll lift the left foot, turn the knee to the left, and then either touch your leg or bring it out away a little bit. Lift your head up, bring your shoulders down. And then set your foot down, rest before we come up to standing. So in any time you have a balance pose, it's best to find one thing to stare at. So if you're looking at me in the camera, I'm moving, and moving objects do not help balance. So it's nice to find something on the wall or something that you like on the floor, something that's in front of you, quite a bit in front of you, 3 or 4 feet at least, to stare at. So that's what we call drisky. And that will help with your balance. So if you want to stay in your chair to do that, the next pose you can, or if you want to come and try it standing, got a nice aura of light behind me, it's pretty. I want you to first find your Samasthiti pose, your balance in your right side and in your left side, so that you have this equanimity between both sides of your body. And if like that stance doesn't work for you, maybe you need to rotate your heels out just a little bit and find a stance that feels comfortable. Oftentimes, I've heard yoga teachers say, you got to stand this certain way. And the more I study, the more I realize that we're all going to stand different because of our hip structure. So if you find that like, okay, I got to turn my toes out just a bit to feel balanced, then that's your stance. Right now that we found our peaceful pose, being still, now we can lean to the left leg, the inner leg, and place your right foot somewhere on your leg. Even if your big toes are on the ground, if you got your right big toes on the ground, that's fine. Maybe that's where you start. We're going to practice this 2 more times. So if this is where you want to start, we'll do it again and see if you can go a little higher. Now I want you to try to externally rotate your right knee out to the side. Try to draw the crown of your head up as you keep your shoulders down. Good. Now we'll release that, shake it off, do a little wiggle in it, and we'll start again. So again, right leg, you can bring it forward and out if you'd like to try it that way, and then place your right foot on your left leg. Keep your shoulders down, hands to prayer. If this is where your tree feels comfortable, then stay here. You can also use your left hand to hold onto the backrest of the chair. If you've got more in you, you may take your arms out and grow some branches. When you're falling out of it, just let it release and step back down. Shake out your left leg, give it a little shake. And then we'll try it one more time. Get bigger, your tree's getting taller with each time you do it. Right foot goes to your left leg. Driskies forward. Now concentrate on your breathing. Excellent. Release your pose. Shake it off. Next, we'll move into the same pose, but on the opposite side. So you can either walk around your chair, I just scooted mine over. Check your stance, make sure it feels good. Make sure your posture is excellent. Your shoulders are right over your hips. You're not leaning way back, but you're not hunched over forward. The neutral stance. And your right hand can anchor you to the back of the chair. Bring your left leg out to the side and then bring your foot to the inner right leg. Rotate your knee out. So as opposed to coming forward, we want to bring it out to the side. And now see if you can find your balance here. Remember, our first one on the side may be a little wonky. And when you're ready, we'll set that foot down. Bend your knees, shake it off. We got 2 more tries here. No tree is the same, so maybe make a different version of your tree this time. Maybe your left foot can slide up a little higher. Maybe you can grow bigger. Maybe this one's a happier tree, it smiles in it. And then when you're ready to come out of it, land softly and shake out your right leg. That landing softly is important. You don't want to crash. All right, one more time. Refine and find your perfect tree. Left foot goes out, knee comes up, foot to leg. You can press into the sole of your right foot. Excellent. When you're ready to come out of it, land softly. Shake it off. Now I'm just going to move the chair out to the side. If you need it for balance, put it a couple, maybe 2 feet in front of you. But for those of you who are pretty good balance, you can keep it to the side. We're just going to stand here with our body in balance on the right side and left side. We're going to go into warrior 1. So you probably have done this one before. Let's just step your left foot forward. Now, you can see my right foot. I want you to just turn it to a 45-degree angle to the side. That's going to help anchor it down. Your right heel should be the furthest thing back. Now we start with our hands down, and you're going to bend into your left knee. As you do that, bring your arms up as high as they want to go. Knee tracks directly forward over your ankle. And then exhale, lower your hands, straighten your knee. We'll do 2 more of these. Inhale, bend your knee, reach your arms forward, reach up. Exhale, lower. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale. Now step back your left foot. Step forward with your right foot. Again, check your Your back foot, turn your toes just slightly to the side. This is going to help with the balance. And start down. Inhale, arms come forward, bend into your right knee, keep your chin down. Exhale, lower your arms, straighten your knee. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now step back your right foot. We'll pause for just a moment here. And now we're going to go into a forward fold. Please be cautious if you have any blood pressure issues not to do too much. You can use the seat of the chair, but if you're able to, maybe just touch your knees. So we're going to sweep the arms forward. Exhale, bend your knees as you come down and touch your legs. Inhale, bring your arms up, and then the head will follow the arms. Exhale, lower your hands down by your side. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to your legs. Inhale, start the inhale as your arms come up. Exhale, lower your arms. Last one, soft joints. Exhale, rounding, coming down. Inhale, arms and head come up at the same time. Lower your arms. Excellent. Now, come back and have a seat, but grab your scarf. So I just have a little winter scarf here. And we're going to take it and put it, hopefully it's long enough that you can put it on your sole of your right foot. Got a short scarf, you might be way down here holding it. But I like you to have, if it's long enough, to be able to relax the shoulders, elbows bent. And I just want you to try to lift up that foot. So the scarf, I don't want you gripping. Please don't hold it like for dear life. Just relax. The strap here is just to kind of help guide your foot up a little bit. Good. Now we're going to take the one in the left hand, put it in your right hand, and bring your leg out to the side. As you do that, turn and look over your left shoulder. Good. Now look back to center, bring your right foot in. 2 more times. Exhale, right leg goes to the right, head turns to your left shoulder. Inhale, look center, right foot center. Exhale. Inhale. Now switch hands. Whew, maybe you need to bend that knee. If you're not sitting to the back of your chair, try that. It may help a little bit. So now your left hand is going to hold this thing and turn so that your edge, the pinky side of your right foot is forward and your toes are going back. So you're kind of angling it. I can't go very far because I feel it here in my IT band. So you should kind of, if you're just trying to move the foot to the side, you should feel a stretch here or somewhere near there. Yeah, it's pretty intense for me. Just breathe, a couple more. We're going to bend because that was hard. Shake out the right leg. By the way, you can do these on the floor if you want to sit on the floor, get out of the chair. I think it's a little easier on the floor actually, because you don't have to hold your upper body up. All right, so we'll start by just pushing your heel out, hold the scarf or strap, one in both hands. Relax your shoulders, elbows in if you can. So you can push your heel away. Don't hold too tightly in your fingers, your arms. Good, let's bend the knee and reset. Straighten it back out. Now take both into your left hand. Move your left leg out to the side. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, bring your head and your foot back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right, now we go to the IT band stretch. Both sides of the scarf in your right hand. Turn so that your pinky edge of your left foot, it's going to be this side where your pinky is. You're going to turn it so it's the furthest thing out. You're just going to kind of move your foot. It's hard to describe. You're kind of moving it to the right. So you feel it here. You just kind of have to play around with your foot angle until you feel a stretch on the side of your leg. Good. When you're all done with that, release your foot, shake out your left leg. Hold on to this in your lap for just a second. Let's just reset. Both arms up, reach up, kick your legs out in front of you. Both arms and legs reach long. Exhale, lower it down. Good. Now let's hold on to the scarf in your hands about shoulder width. So if I were to take it, it's about the shoulder to shoulder. Sit nice and tall here. We're going to inhale, bring it up over your head. Exhale, round, tuck your chin towards your chest. Bring your arms forward. So you're really taking the shoulder blades off of your ribs. Inhale, come back up, right over your head. Exhale, round, tuck your chin in, arms go out in front of you. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale up. And then exhale, lower back to your lap. Shake out your hands. And now we're going to take it behind you. So just move it to your back side. I'm going to scoot more to the edge of my chair so I can get my feet good. And then we're going to bring it to your center and then open it and push your chest forward. So we're going to round like you're a little lady with a scarf. And lean back into the scarf. Bring it in. And back. Nice and slow. One more here. Good. Now just bring it and put it just around you like you would a regular scarf. Shake out your hands. If you're gripping too hard, that's a sign that your hands are all tight. We don't want to grip too hard on these. It should just be a light, gentle hold. And I'm going to turn a little bit more to the side so you can see the next. You're going to take, it's over the right shoulder, take the left one off of your shoulder, because you're going to grab it with your left hand behind you. Take your right hand, bring it up first, then your elbow, and reach around and find the scarf. So you're ideally, let's see what I'm doing. I'm pulling down with my left hand and pulling up with my right. And then you can lean back. Good. Whew. All right, let's switch it out. When you're ready, just bring the scarf back around to your left shoulder. And then the right one's going to go off. You're going to take your right hand around and find the back of it. Left arm goes up, then your elbow, and then find it, the scarf. Point your left elbow up, drawing your right shoulder down, pull just a little bit, and then bring your ribs forward. Keep breathing. Lovely. Release that scarf back around your neck. And then take it behind you and see if you can crisscross it. So it's like a back. So just have it here, like it's around my neck. It's going to go under your arms. Hopefully your scarf is long enough. And then you can hold down here. See that? And now you're going to lean forward and then straighten. Again, you're just gently encouraging a back bend. Straighten. 2 more. One last one. And release that down. Take your scarf and put it on your lap for just a second. Roll out our shoulders. Then we're going to take the scarf and wrap it around our forehead. No, I'm just kidding. Take it back around your front of your neck. Take your arms out to the side. Bring it behind you so you're nice and long. Try that again. So that your elbows are going back. And now we're going to do some stretches to the side. So the right arm will go up. And then we'll come to center. And then the left arm will go up. And you could just dip as low as you like. Do one more to each side. Bring the scarf around and you can set it on the floor or the couch or something near you. We did a lot of upper body, so I hope you, carrying all those bags that you might have. Hopefully this will give your upper body a little bit of relaxation. I do encourage you to take the time, especially during the winter season, excuse me, the winter season to take some oil or some lotion and massage this area of your body. So you just kind of massage. So go ahead and we'll do it without lotion today. But just take your left hand and massage your right shoulder a little bit. And then you can slide it down your arm, a little pet. Just move around the whole arm, front, back, sides. And then when the right arm is complete, you'll just move over here and do it a little rub on your left shoulder with your right hand. Wish my arm was longer. I go back there further. And then just kind of move, pet yourself, moving down your arm. If you were looking for more of a lymphatic kind of massage, you would actually move pet upwards. Some people prefer that way. Good. Shake out your hands. And then we're going to roll out your wrist. So we'll start with our hands in namaste, so we're palm to palm. And then point your fingers forward so that your hands point towards the screen. Open them. So now you're like, give me or take. And then you're going to bring it to you and bring the back side of your hands together and then roll it out. And then you end up back in namaste. So try it again. Point, open, point back to you, roll it out, palms back together. Point forward, open, bring the hands towards your chest, roll it around, point down, and back together. If you don't think about it, it might get confusing. I have to think, I have to concentrate as I'm doing these. Do one more. Release your hands to your lap. Sit back into the chair or move yourself to a spot where you can relax. We'll take just a few moments here just to feel any sensations, but not to label them, just observe them. If you would like to stay in meditation for longer, you may. If you're ready to close it out and to get on with the rest of your day, I invite you to squeeze your toes, make a little fist with your toes, and then release. Do that again, squeeze your toes. Release. Now squeeze your hands, make a fist, and release. Squeeze your hands again, and release. Now stretch your arms out, legs out, whatever feels good. And your hands to Namaste, to Anjali Mudra. I hope you enjoyed your practice. May peace and joy remain in your heart for the rest of the day. Thank y'all.